Welcome back to the Rift. It's Brissinger here. So I'm going to bring you a different video than normal, and this video will be how to win your lane even though you get a terrible start. You got an AFK jungler. That's always good. So got beat up by Yai, went back to Fountain, got my pots. Again, refill. Pretty good start. So just go back to lane. Now what I could be doing is looking at other lanes to see kind of, okay, what is mid doing? Maybe, you can kind of see their jungler crossing over there, or support. I think it was their brand support was coming from top side. So didn't see anything else. I guess I should have guessed that Garen and Yai would still be in top jungle, but I was greedy. So and what got me killed, instead of trying to use the Q to get on them, I should have used the Q to the first Q to get away. I would have probably lived if I had gotten that extra Q. So anyways, did pretty bad. Respawn, come back to lane. Now it's just manage the wave, last hit minions as much as possible. Few games before this, I've been having bad luck with junglers. They keep feeding, mid lane keeps feeding, something like 1 to no kills, 6 deaths before 10 minutes. So, yeah, that was like the past 6 games prior to this. So I was not exactly a happy camper on this one, but just try to suck it up and just do with what I can. Last hit minions. Stay away from the Garen who's out-leveled me. Probably shouldn't have went back in for that. Lost that trade pretty hard. And then just got to try and last hit. Which really can't, because minions just keep getting me. So anyways, a little bit about how Nocturne's kit works while we're just kind of trying to keep the wave frozen here. His passive is an AoE damage / lifesteal, or Omni Vamp, I should say, for anything hit. And it's reduced every time you attack something by 1 second. His Q does damage in a straight line. If you hit an enemy champion, then the darkness follows them, and as long as you're in it, you get increased movement speed, and you get increased attack damage. So, jungler actually did good there. So yeah, died to Master E gank. Very unlucky. I wasn't able to get an auto off on him. So, anyways, decided I'd go Shredded Dirk. It does a lot of burst damage. Just something different this time around. Nocturne scales pretty well with lethality. Anyways, his Q does damage in a straight line, and if you hit a champion with it, the champion will move the shadow. It's called Shadow Blade, I think. And it'll move the shadow with them, and anywhere you're in that black shadow, then you get increased attack damage and movement speed. Your W is a spell shield, and it is also it passively increases your attack speed. If you block a spell with it, then it doubles your attack speed for like 5 seconds. So you get 50% attack speed. So that's really good to use. I did the spell shield way too early there. I should have waited for him to come out of the spend win there. So that's a little bit of a misplay by me. His E is a fear. It takes you a minute to channel, but once you've channeled for a while, then you will fear him and slow your opponent. And I think he gets up to about 3 seconds at full max. It's like 1 or 2 seconds. 1, 2. There you go. Almost 2 seconds right there. So probably 1.5 seconds of fear. And then his ultimate reduces everybody's true sight on the map, and you in a short range around you, probably distance from top tower to the middle tower, you can hit it and then reactivate it and click on somebody, and you'll jump to them, the enemy, and you do damage when you get there. So letting my jungler know I've got alt up. That's my alt range. If you see when I click on it, it shows you how far I can go. So it's a good ways. It's almost like 2.5 frames or something like that. So key here is to try and freeze the wave. So Garen has to be extended the whole entire time. That makes it easier when you're behind for your jungler to gank for you. You'll find out that my jungler he's actually trying to help, but not a whole lot we can do here. Because he walked over a ward. Anyways. So my whole mana pool is gone now because of that. In my runes, I take Presence of Mind, which means when I'm attacking enemy champion, I get increased mana regen, so that's always good. And then I got Mana Flow Band to help with that. So I just barely get out alive. The only thing I can do is go back and reset, because jungler would probably be coming my way. So that's what I do. Go back and reset. 500 gold. I can get the Warhammer. But I chose to get a little bit of lifesteal to help me out. But notice I haven't really fed that much. I'm behind. I'm behind in farm, behind in kills. Don't know what was going on there. They were split, not fighting each other. So I was just like, oh, okay. Don't know what monkey business is going on there. But I got back in time to collect my waves. So stopped his recall. That's good. Should have just went back into the bush and hit him again. It would have stopped his recall again. But anyways, I'm going to hard shove this as fast as possible. Get some plating if I can. He must have TP'd back in. But that's that fear for you guys. You can be behind. and it will still suck. We got Yai. I think I'd go for a shutdown on Yai. Yep, he comes in. He thinks he can do it. And I get a 900 gold shutdown. So that's... Yai just was really greedy. Shouldn't have done it. That's really, really helped me out. So when you're behind, you'll find out that the enemy team will make huge mistakes like that. You just have to be ready to find and capitalize on them. Keep your eyes open. So they got jungle. They got dragon. It's cool. So Garen backs off. He's almost got my tower down, it seems. So just go for the CS. If he sticks around, then I'm going to kind of wear him down a little bit. Let him overextend. Go to my last hitting. Don't chase too hard. Like, farm is always for sure. So just make sure you farm it up. Don't have to worry about kills, especially if you get up into higher elos. It's going to be a lot harder to get kills because people play the game differently. They play to win instead of play to get kills, because playing the game correctly, you don't theoretically have to get a single kill in order to win the game. It's just you can win through lane control. You can win through objective control without ever having a high score kill game. I killed him without my ultimate. You just have to know your power spikes. So I'll go over wave control. Oh, here comes the Yai. Thinks he can do it. And he gets away with it. So let's go over wave control, see where the minions are at now. So you can see that wave's going to push in. It's got 3 minions on that side. They're going to push in. It's going to hit the tower, and then that's going to bounce back to him. If I don't do anything, or no matter what I try, my wave's going to push all the way to him. Without doing anything. So now if I come in there and fast shove it and get it to his tower, then it's going to bounce back to me. Or if my laner starts attacking the wave, then it will stop bouncing to him and push to my laner. So it's one of those instances is like there's not a whole lot you can do, so you just gotta let it go. Just try and get farm. Now I know they're coming, so I went ahead and backed off. But now that I've got their I've got to push to their tower, it's going to bounce to me. So I'm just seeing if I can steal it. Nope, was not able to steal it. Spell shield just in case Garen tried to hit me with his Q. Wasn't able to get it. And then the whole squad comes here. So this is one of those things you see Rift Herald pop, your tower's almost done. It's like, nope, just back off, give the tower up. Otherwise, you're just going to get killed. This time, Yai truly underestimated me. Made him run away in fear. Just kept running, didn't want to try and fight it. Once you're at that point to the base, it's faster to just go ahead and walk on back. It takes less than 8 seconds to get back to the fountain when you're inside the base. It takes 8 seconds to recall, so. So we make a little bit of momentum, get help with a kill, but then everything, that's brand. So anyways, 4 kills, 4 deaths. Not a whole lot going on. Trying to back ping him off. He's like, they're just there in the jungle, bro. Like, stop. You're just gonna feed. So anyways, jungler doing his thing. The enemy team wasn't around, so we got lucky on that one. Those are the type of things you need to look for in games, like where they just get greedy, overstay, use all their abilities, try to play around the ability cooldowns. If you have longer mages and stuff like that, then try your best to just to slow down and let them kind of slow down and let them poke them down. So this is, I know they're taking Drake, but we can't fight them. So what do? You take their tower. You trade something. They're all opposite side of the map. There's not a whole lot we can do right now. They're all stronger than us, so they're just going to die if we go in. So it's like, get something out of it. So. I make the mistake of going in, I think. Nope, I chose not to. Cool. Now I go in, now that my team's there, I get a shutdown. Just wasn't able to get the extra auto off. I'm pretty fed at this point, but I get my mythic. You just gotta try and look for picks. Now I should be looking around if I see them on the map, getting as much information as I can, but I'm pretty tilted at this point. Trying to tell everybody, like, you gotta CC the eye first. I mean, sometimes you got to do a little bit of coaching and be like, hey, look, you got to CC the person that's killing us. That's the person you need to CC. If you're not doing that, you're not gonna win. Veigar really screwed his support over there by not helping out. And then I die because of that. I don't know where Veigar was going. He went around the long way. If he would have just came over there straight to me and helped, that would have worked, but no idea. My mistake was just going in there in the first place and trying to help the jungle that ultimately AFKs later. At this point, if we just grab a tower, get some bounties back, so that's what I'm going to try and do. I got 2 damage items. I figure I need to go tank because I just need a little bit of tankiness so I can survive to get my autos off, or otherwise I'm doing no good at all. Looking for a pick. There's not really one, so it's just clear the tower and hope for the best right now. So this is our jungle. He just goes straight in. But Got the bounty on that, and I run straight away. And I run straight into a Yai. Yeah, it's so much faster. So, nothing I can do there. Just kind of whatever I think. And Yai goes through his little stun gate there. I don't know how that worked, but don't know if he was scripting or what. Probably not. Just probably a glitch, or my frames were behind or something like that. And if you'll notice, our jungle is just AFK base now. It's been there for a while. Now, there he goes. Now he starts moving. But this gets worse throughout the game. So soak up as much XP and as gold as you can without dying. Kind of split. Hopefully your team doesn't die while you're gone. They're trying to force a Baron. I see somebody super low, and then I see Yai getting low, so I'm like, alright, I'm going to take this Garen out. Shut him down. And I get Yai, and then I get their Yone. I think I feared him or something. And then they mad spam Baron. And I'm like, we're both low. Like, I don't know what you want us to do. So that's when you gotta just ignore people on your team if they're telling you to do the wrong thing. So I try and push to get this tower down, get this gold, but as soon as somebody starts coming in, I'm like, oh, nope, I'm done. Out of here. Reset. I've got 2,100 gold. Actually, no, I don't. I go to Krugs. So one less thing that they don't have on the map. Always ward behind you so they can't sneak up on you. You kill Krugs pretty fast with a few items, so it's a good thing to do. Just recall and get out of there. Go spend your gold. So I went tier mat because I wanted to be able to wave clear, plus it has health, so I'll last a little longer in fights. So come more of a bruiser build. There's too many people there, so I just wait. Clear the wave mid. Of course their jungle dies. I probably could have went in on Ashe right there. Would have gotten a kill on Ashe, but could go in over here on this Garen. And you'll see how well the fear does. Boom, boom, boom. And I hit him with a fear one more time. Boom. He's dead. It was close, but it's kind of how broken Nocturne is, to give you an idea. I'm behind, and I'm still beating my lane opponent with a jungler that's AFK right now. So anyways, just kind of, if you have to, just push the waves out. They're in your base. You want to clear as many of the waves out as possible. Just keep your towers alive in base at this point. That's all you can do. Don't face check the jungle. There's no need to whatsoever. And I swapped to blue because I was like, we're inside our base the whole entire time. So I can keep from face checking. Boom, and looky who's there. Yai is right there. Of course, our jungler is going to go in and find the Yai. I shouldn't have tunneled so hard on Yai. I shouldn't have. I should have just hit what was in front of me, so that was me being greedy and got killed. Because at this point, you know that you know that your team isn't going to follow you up if you go that deep, so you just hit what's in front of you. It's kind of like an ADC thing at that point. And I didn't have my ultimate. Ultimate was used up, so there's not a whole lot I could do. I just should have hit what was in front of me. But I got 3 items, and so I'm going to spike pretty hard after these items. Ash just pretty good and gets out of there. So you just clear wave. Try to get some pressure back on the map. So I decided to stay because my team's kind of venturing out here. Make sure I can help because I'm one of the more fed people on the team. So I figure I can kind of help carry the team. So I decided to play wherever they're at. Also note, our jungler's AFK again. So you're about to witness Nocturne kill a fed Yai. Yep, I was under tower, but he got a decent amount of damage off on me under tower. So, but that fear will stop him. Please don't go for anything. They're posturing around Drake, but I'm trying to push this lane out so I can go down there. I'm trying to back ping them off. So I can just get a gold bounty for us if I'm able to push this out. They don't fully commit, but the team's going to fully commit. And our mid laner actually gets a kill, and then our feeding jungle decides to die, and mid laner gets another kill, so doing pretty good. Back ping them off again. Go ahead and take this, and hopefully my team does well. I don't know why our mid lane went all the way out there. Just waiting for the eye. Oh, she messed up. So come over there, let her know I can take Yai if he shows up. But yeah, I decided to get out of there, so might just clear the wave mid, get the gold off of it, go back and reset, and then I saw him over there. So I think he goes to the bush, I drop a trinket in there, and then I zoom in on him, immediately hit fear. Get the eye shut down again. Notice my team's going in, so kind of trying to figure out what they're doing. Go back and spend some more gold. So I got this because I need my ult up as much as possible. to try and help carry the team, but Fear locks him down, get another shutdown, then I go in on Ash, and this time I die. The team was able to follow up. I don't know what the bear was doing. He was AFK farming, doing whatever he does best. I just overcommitted. I should have left it alone. Part of what was going through my head was like, if you try to run away from Ash, she's just going to constantly slow you, so you can't go away. So the only object at that point is to try and run her down. But if you run her down, she's just going to kite back. So it's a lose-lose situation. Only fully commit to killing Ash as Nocturne if you have some sort of gap-closing ability to get on top of Ash. Because once you get on top of her, then you can kill her. But if she's got any sort of distance or her ult up, she's going to win every time. There we go. Wake the bear up. So I run in, see if they're doing Baron. Our mid laner is pushed. We're having a fight without her. Probably not the best thing. And I just jump in there without my team. So, not really the best on my part. If we would have had our mid laner there, that would have been good, but we didn't, so. I shouldn't have jumped in like that. That was another mistake I made. Go for the sure kills. Team can do something for you, but it was just suicide. There's no way I was making it out. Did the same thing our mid laner did, just jumped in. Just wait for people. If she had waited they're like 8 seconds, now I'd be up. Now Ash overstayed, so of course I jump in on her and get her for overstaying and punishing. So that's what I have, and the team will do dumb stuff like that. At this point, you just gotta clear waves mid, try and keep those super minions off your inhibitor. I like to try and push out as much as possible till I see somebody, and then I back off right away. So I realize I have like 1,200 gold. Decided to take a jungle camp, just get a little more gold before I go back in so the enemy team doesn't get it. Come back to mid, catch the wave mid, get some more money. I do this a little bit better here. Make sure I stay out of range so everybody can't just jump in on me. At this point, it's just clear some waves and get gold. Go back, reset, pick up my tank item. Clear waves, push waves. That's about all you can do. Maybe try and figure out why your team is not your team, why your jungler's AFK. Once you get full build, you can do a number, but just wasn't able to do anything. Teammates just weren't in the right place. Too many AFKs. Kind of tilted going into the game, so. But that's just to show you, like, you can still play good even if your team's feeding. Work on you. Try to figure out what you can do to make the bank game better. So when you go for the next game, you might be able to win that one. Anyways, different video. Join me for the next one. Talk to y'all later. Bye.